Bridgeport is #1 in the district in first in math. Of all the schools, of all the kids, the Bridgeport kids are leading the way. And that's exciting and it's emotional because everybody has worked really hard.
Their excitement leads to our excitement, and you can feel the energy in the assemblies when a kid gets called. That piece of paper means the world to those kids because they've earned it. It's not something that's just given to them. They have to work and work and work, and they have to work correctly in order to get the stickers.
We're one of the most demographically and socioeconomically diverse districts in our area, in the suburban Philadelphia area. Currently, we have a breakdown: 48% white, 12% African American, 12% Latino, 8% multiracial, and 20% Asian, which is predominantly Indian for us. So on the socioeconomic side, we're currently at about 48% economically disadvantaged, which is free and reduced lunch. So if you want to think about that, 1 out of every 2 students receives free and reduced lunch in our district. When we first started with First in Math, what really kicked it off was putting it in our elementary schedule. So we identified it in the schedule to say, during this 15 minutes for this grade level, this is when we expect you to do First in Math. The 15 minutes, 4 out of every 8 days, is going to make a huge impact on your academic achievement and your social emotional learning.
From a principal's side, when I stand back and I look at, is it making a difference when it comes to state testing? Last year, and this year again from the 2023 PSSA, our scores have gone up. And when I look at the variable that has changed from previously, it's been deliberate use of First in Math.
So you could have a room of kids who are gifted, and you can have a room of kids who maybe need some extra support and extra help. And it's for everyone, because everyone can find something to succeed, and they can also find areas that they can push themselves, because that's really it. Not just being comfortable with what you can do, but challenging yourself with what can I try to do.
I firmly believe that a student's self-image comes from accomplishment of something successful. And First in Math does that over and over and over again. With every time a kid plays a game and every time a kid gets a problem, right, and a star comes up and says, congratulations. They feel good about themselves. And it's not just someone telling them that they're fabulous. They've done it from the hard work they've done.
So as part of our celebration of achievement, each month from every single classroom, we have one student of the month that gets a yard sign. We go around in our community during the middle of the school day and put these yard signs out so the students come home. When they get off the bus or they walk up to their house, they see it in their front lawn, and we run into families. And our principal, Mr. Bickhart, families will reach out and say, hey, Mr. B, my child's First in Math Player of the Month. Oh, this is amazing.
Bridgeport previously did not have students participating in skipping 5th grade math and going on to 6th grade. This year, there are 5 elementary schools. And for the first time ever, Bridgeport had its 1/5 of the pie sitting in that classroom of kids who are skipping 5th grade math and jumping right from 4th to 6th grade.
I have seen kids who, when a math problem is put in front of them, they're not afraid. They're not afraid to attempt to do the math problem, and that is the biggest thing.
The staff here is leading the way of success for these children, and the other schools are taking note, and central office is taking note, and they're asking us to share out, and they're replicating what we're doing in the other schools.
As a director of STEM education, I say yes to First in Math. Yes, I will come to the celebrations, give the fist bumps, the high fives. Yes, I'll come into teachers' classrooms and continue to encourage them to celebrate what their students are doing. That goes a long way for everybody saying, yes, we all want our students to succeed.